Alright, folks. You know what? I'm tired. Where did it go? Where did it go? My camera has took a dump. I thought it was the SD cards, but it's not. There's something wrong with the camera. This is the third GoPro that I've had problems with. Now this is the first GoPro that I ever had. It's kind of a wreck, but at least it's working. So, what really ticks me off, well, it don't tick me off, it just makes me aware that I don't earn enough money, I don't earn enough revenue to support this channel. Right now, I need a new camera. Right now, that's about $300 to $400. This don't work. Now, I can get this camcorder to work. I think it should come on. Yeah, it comes on. Memory's full. It's closed up. I can use that. Right now, I've got my GoPro white. It is recording. The light's blinking. Now, let's see what's happened. You know, now, at least now I know I've got a new scooter coming. But guess what? If it takes what they say it could take, they said 6 to 8 weeks. Well, guess what? 4 weeks of that is going to be September. Right, is this September? Yeah, 4 weeks of that's going to be September. October, if it goes 8 weeks, I'll be well into October, maybe beginning November. I just don't know. And I still haven't got my dadgone refund back from, let me check it. I ain't checked it today. I'll check it now and see what it says. I thought I had enough in there to order a new card, but I just tried to order it and it says payment declined. So I'm flat broke. Let me check this thing, see what it says. It says what's that for? What is that? Tomorrow? Oh no, that's been declined. That's been declined. Where is it at? I don't see it. Let me go to Amazon. Let me go to Amazon. check the orders. And what it says is, let me check it here. Payment, oh no, return started. Now, this charger was turned in on the 23rd of last month. This Wednesday will be 2 weeks. Now, let me review the status of it. And it's still showing it's not drop off the island by September 17th. Well, we dropped it off on the 23rd. It's still showing get return label and instructions. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But it's still showing its return started. We dropped it off at Staples. That's where they told us. They give us we got 2 Staples. They give us the one closest to it. That's where we dropped it off on the 23rd. It's showing that ain't even showing up that it was dropped off. Now, Amazon won't even talk about it till it's been 2 weeks. Wednesday will be 2 weeks. That's $50-something. I need that bad. I asked Amazon, I said, what? I said, does it take 2 weeks for it to show up as dropped off? For crying out loud? But they won't even talk about it. They send you to one of them things that's just a computer talking to you. But yeah, that's all screwed up. And that the money the printer, we ordered a printer out of that money I got from YouTube, and she ordered it online from Walmart. Well, it come. Well, I started following directions, but you have to turn the computer on for it to go through all the stuff. Well, when I first turned it on, it come on, the light was on and everything. And then when I got to feed the information in, it had went off, and it won't turn back on. So now, we can't take it to the store and get our money back or another printer. We got to send to, I don't know exactly what the deal is on that, but they're supposed to be sending us another one. If I'd have had a printer to start with that was working, I could have went that route and printed out a label and everything to turn that in. But I didn't have that. I had to do it. She had to come in here and scan the code, the QR code they call it. She had to scan that and take that down, take the what am I talking about? Take my, what the heck was I talking about? Gosh, I'm sorry, folks. The charger. Instead of taking it down there to Staples, we could print it out a return label and everything and took it to one of the UPS centers, and they would have took it and sent it off. But I didn't have a printer. Now I got a printer, but it's sitting there in the box, all ready to go back. Supposedly got another one coming. So I'm between the rock and the hard place. Dadgone it, I get used to a scammer and it don't. It says SD card error. I tried 2 different cards and it says the same thing. I've reformatted them, and I even got one of the SD cards in this camera I'm using talking to y'all now, and it takes it. So it's something up with the camera. I don't know what the heck it is. Some people, I see some of these channels, they got 2 or 3 cameras working all the time. It's all I can do is keep one working. And I hate using that camcorder. But I may have to go back to doing that. I have found, you know them big gallon cans of jalapeno peppers we got to slice? I thought they would be too strong for me, but they're not. And I've been told that bread is not good for diabetes. I don't know. I've never had nobody come down and sit down with me and tell me the do's and don'ts and everything about that. But I opened a can of them jalapenos. I get 2 slices of bread, and it's the big seedy bread. I put mayonnaise on each slice. Then I get me a scoop of them peppers and spread them out on that sandwich. A good layer. And then I put that other slice of bread on it. And my goodness, that stuff is so good. I'm betting you, I think I heard somewhere that the bread was bad for me. Bad for diabetes. I don't know. And I got an appointment in Gainesville for a pre-something thing. Somehow or another, I go back on the 12th to have that bone marrow thing. And they put me kind of asleep when they do that. And that's where they got to go about Tuesday morning. And what was I going to say? Oh, and that means can't go to the flea market Tuesday because we're right now out of that bread. I've got one more loaf. I've got a loaf open and I'm using that, and I got one more loaf of that. We're out of the flavored water. The only thing we got now is these bottles of water, and we've got this powder stuff we put in it that makes it flavored. So I ain't feeling too hot.
Wait.
I said I don't really want to be put to sleep. I don't want to be. But for some reason they say I need to be. It's painful. I can't. What did they do? Drill a hole through you somewhere into the bone and get a sample? Is that what they do? I don't know. You know these barnyard windmill looking things that people buy from the Rural King and places, and they put them in the yard? It's got a blades on it and it turns in the wind, and it's about 10 foot tall. Well, a friend of my daughter's bought one sight unseen in the box. She got to looking at the picture of it, and she didn't like it. She hadn't even opened the box. She give it to my daughter. Well, we got the perfect place for that, but she's not going to agree on that. But I know why I like to see it. But the thing about that, when you put one of them out there, you can start a plant bed down on the ground. You can grow beans on it. You can grow cucumbers on it. And she got a heck of a deal on a 40-volt electric weed eater. And she's been out there mowing the yard with that weed. Every morning when she comes in, she goes out there for about an hour cutting grass. She's about got the whole yard done. And it cuts it. And she enjoys doing it. She used to do that before. Several years ago, she worked for something, a place called, what the heck was the name of that? Golly, Ned. I went out there many times delivering furniture and picking up furniture and top of the world. It's just that you have to be a certain age before they let you live there. You buy the houses. The houses are yours, but it's like a HOA, and it's huge. There's a lot of houses in there, and she was working in the maintenance, people that went around mowing the grass and weeding and just stuff like that. And she done a lot of that. What is that? Waiting for your 5 messages and 2 new. That's on the Facebook page. I don't even go to the Facebook page anymore. But she used to work at Top of the World. She worked there about 2 years. She's making pretty good money. And she did, when she went to Job Corps when she was about 17 or 18, she went there and they was teaching her landscaping. So she knows a little bit about it, but she don't know as much as she thinks she knows. I know that, and I can't argue with her about it. It's useless. She don't think I know what I'm talking about. I love her. I love my baby girl, and my grandsons. I got some numbers clicking around in my head, some lottery numbers. I would love to play them. Now, I've had numbers come that I had been playing and I skipped a day, and the numbers I've been playing every day, but I skipped a day, and the dadgone numbers came in, and that was in Fantasy 5, and it cost me about $100,000 that I missed out on. I could not believe it. I went down to the store. I was good friends with him. He was putting up the numbers. It looks like I will be able to cut this ceramic lamp base to make a vase, but I'm going to have to be very careful. I don't want to crack it down here or anything. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.